Hey all, Hibber here. So today I'm going to show you the best VR moments in Resident Evil Village. So don't forget to subscribe, right? And Resident Evil Village, in my opinion, is the best VR game out there for the PSVR2. It's even better than Horizon Call of the Mountain, in my opinion. So if there's a game you need to show off your great new VR hardware, Resident Evil Village is the game, in my opinion here. So I'll just go through the best moments in this game here that really made me realize how awesome PSVR 2 really is. So of course there's gonna be a few spoilers, so just keep that in mind. Alright, so the first section I've chosen for this video here about the best VR moments in Resident Evil Village PSVR 2 is the one where you actually get to use the sniper rifle to its fullest for the first time. And this section here is just so much fun, and it was really surprising to me to see how the feeling of actually, aiming down the sights with both hands in PSVR 2 felt. And I can tell you that it feels really, really good. And of course the sniper rifle becomes better as you progress through the game, and it quickly became my favorite weapon. Which is quite surprising actually. Anyway, let's move on to the second best PSVR moment. Now, I don't scare easily, but I will say that this particular sequence here in Resident Evil Village, where you're getting chased down dark hallways by a giant slimy baby and have to actually hide under a bed while the menacing baby is walking around you looking for you, well, I have to admit that is the scariest section of this game here, and of any game that I have ever played that is supposed to be a scary game. So in other words, if you have a little bit of a not the best stomach for scary games, or if you have already been scared out of your mind a few times in the game already, then this section here is going to be a life-changing section for you, really, because in my opinion it is really, really scary. So that brings us to the next best VR moment. So this moment here is actually a boss fight, and I have to say all the boss fights in Resident Evil Village are really, really good, but this one is particularly good because it takes place on a tower, and the boss itself is just humongous. And I know it doesn't look like much here on a 2D YouTube screen, but I promise you in the PSVR 2 headset, this boss here is just massive. And it's just actually a very, very, life-changing episode that takes place up here, because this is one of the first of the VR moments you will meet, and it's also one of the best. Alright, so I've saved the best for last, and this section here is a section you'll get to when you almost finish the game. And you are actually playing as a different person. I won't spoil anything more than that, but you will get access to some very nice automatic weapons, and you're also pretty much impossible to run out of bullets. So you can just spray bullets around you, and it's really awesome. And the main thing that makes this so awesome is the fact that you get laser sights here. And that's something I've been thinking about a lot when I was in the menu for Resident Evil Village, where you are using laser sights to actually pick your menu choices. And I thought that would be really excellent if they added this into the game and gave it to the weapons in-game. And I never actually found it. I realized it's for sale in the shop, but I couldn't afford it, so I never actually used it in-game until I got to this point. So that brings us to the end of this best VR moments in Resident Evil Village PSVR 2. So don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the video, or comment on it if you got anything to say at all. I read all comments, so don't hold back. There will of course be a lot more PSVR 2 content coming, and as soon as we get some new games, I will of course dive into those as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you out there.